Everybody, standing ovation, back again with another break. I thought I'd try my luck again at the SP Signature Edition Legends hockey box. This stuff is like awesome if you get the right box. I've opened two so far, and neither one were spectacular. I did get one SP Future Watch in one of my breaks. I got an acetate in another one of my boxes, but again, neither one produced anything that was of really high value, which you really kind of hope you can get, because there is the potential in here of hitting the old jackpot card. But aside from the value, it's just fun to see some of these older guys, like the one guy was saying in his break. I really appreciate all the older fellers there that take the time to do an actual signature, not just some little swirly do, some little I don't know, like the old Sharon Go with loop-de-loops, or the the Timo Meyer TM or whatever. I don't know, just like if you're given the opportunity to make autographs, some people, I guess, they just don't care. It's all money, right? Sign 1,000 of these. How much? Well, whatever. These guys, a lot of them, as we know, didn't have future watches or young guns or rookie cards back in the day. They did. They had rookie cards, but none of them were like short printed. So this is a way of kind of putting a piece in your collection, perhaps, of one of those guys. Maybe it'd be nice to hit a Gretzky auto, or a Yzerman auto, or a Roy auto, or Brodeur, or Hasek, or so many guys in here. Some of them are stickers, some of them are hard signed. I mean, some of the guys aren't with us anymore, sadly, so fortunately they saved a few stickers of Mr. Hockey. Apparently he's in here. I don't know if Belivo's in here, or the Rocket. But hey, this box got the packs the right way around too. I've had 50-50 on those. So anyway, let's see what happens. I think everybody kind of knows the deal here, what's inside. I could have showed you the back of that. There we go. Is that readable? If you haven't seen one of the backs of those already, I'm sure you have. This stuff's been out for, well, I guess I'm posting this video probably towards the end of April. This stuff's been out for probably almost 2 months. Series 2 is probably out by now. Hasn't come out yet. It comes out this week, so I'm headed over to the mainland from Vancouver Island to go and get some opening day, hopefully, or the day after, because there's a show in around Vancouver area. I thought I'd check it out. Anyway, let's see what happens. There's our first base card of Adam Creighton. We got a dominant digits of Dougie Gilmour, very recognizable number 93 for the Maple Leafs. I think he's the only guy that's ever worn that number that I can think of. Sammy Salo, J.P. Dumont, and Ray Shepard. Again, the term legends is a little thrown around with this product. Some of these guys are just, they're not really legends. They're just old-timers, veterans, old-time hockey. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see what happens next. I like that Dougie card as a Maple Leafs fan. Not a bad hit. Yeah, and again, if you see something you like here, folks, just tap that like button if you don't mind. It helps me grow the channel. I'm trying to get there up to that 1,000 mark for my big goal. I'll do a giveaway at 1,000, so if you're subscribing, make sure it's public, because I'll have to do a video where I start the entries off with a hashtag something or other, but that's coming up. I've got it in the works as I'm getting closer and closer. So thanks to everybody who has subscribed. I really appreciate it. Okay, here we go. Mike Komisarek, or is it Komisarek? Komisarek? I guess it depends where you're from. Charlie Simmer. I believe he has the same birthday as me and Bobby Orr. Let me check. Yes, he does. There it is. Everybody knows my birth date. Now, I'll tell you, he's older than me, but not by a whole lot. Okay, well, there you go. Bobby Orr, Charlie Simmer, and me. All born on March 20th. Nobody else was ever. And it's usually the first day of spring, so it's a good birthday to have. Okay. Bob Nevin, Maple Leafs Hall of Famer, I believe. Maybe. And you don't get many cards of a guy from South Porcupine, Ontario. Look at that. Wow, there's Bobby Nevin. I did not see him play. I'm not that old. Old feller. Mike Lawler, gold SP, what do you call it, MVP type of card. The gold parallel. Fake signatures. It's Clark Gillies. Captain Clark. Cool, I got a nice Clark Gillies card in my eBay store right now, so if you're a Clark Gillies collector, check out my eBay store. And again, if you want to send me an email, you can do that. I think I put the link down there for my website, which doesn't do anything other than give you an email to me. It will, eventually. I keep saying it. I'm working on it. One thing at a time. Okay, Mr. Gretzky on the pack. Who are we hiding? Willie Mitchell. See, now, he's not really a legend that I would... Legend in his own mind, maybe. Willie Mitchell. And the Devils, I think he played for quite a while, too. I don't know. Nope, apparently not. I know nothing. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Willie Mitchell. I thought he was with the Devils. Okay. There he is, Mr. Hockey. I believe that's an SP. I forgot to look at the first couple, but I don't think I hit one. Cunnyworth, Larionov, and insert of canvas. Esatikainen airing out the armpits. Yep, it's a great one in front of them. They played a lot together, those two. That's a cool card. A fantastic Finn. And then along came Teemu Selanne and stole your thunder. Well, I don't know. Tikkanen's still a great Finnish hockey player. One of the greatest. Gordie Howe. Card number 301. So yeah, cards above 300 are short printed, 6 per box. Kind of like a Young Guns, but more common. Because there's 50 of the short prints and 18 pack box, I believe it says. 18, yeah, I can't count. 15, 18. So 1 in every 3 packs should be a short print. I'm saving this stack because if I remember, a lot of my inserts or autographs came out of the left side. And I've seen boxes of this open and it seems like left side's lucky. So if you see a fresh box on the shelf, go for the left side. I don't know. I'm not sure if there is a pattern, but there we go. Greg Fox, Rick Lance, that funky old Vancouver uniform, the Flying V. There's Lauren Henning. Forgot about good old Lauren Henning with the Islanders. Won some cups with them. Yes, sirree. 4 in a row. Brooks Orpik and Momesso. Sergio Momesso. Just keep going down the side here. One stack at a time. Though I did dip into the second row already. Randy Burridge. There's a canvas of Jamal Myers. The legend, Jamal Myers. Another armpit card. Everybody's up, got their arms in the air and they throw them up. Look, they just don't. Glenn Anderson. Keith Primo. And the Tang Man. Alex Tanguay. Another Stanley Cup champ. Okay. Right? Did he get one with Colorado? He bounced around, but I'm pretty sure he did. I don't know. Remember, I know nothing. I know nothing. Okay. Where are we going to go? I see something sparkly in here. Ooh, maybe I should save it. Let's say it. Let's save it, because it's sparkly. Not sure. It might just be a Decagons die cut insert or something, but save the thunder for the end so it doesn't scare anybody away. Clint Malarchuk, Chris Terrari, Ryan Whitney, Dirk Graham, Captain Dirk. Beam me up, Scotty. There's a Sheldon Kennedy. That's the second time I've hit this card. Life After Hockey. And those are numbered sometimes, so you always got to look at the back of these. Well, there you go. That'd be easy to relist on eBay. Although it's a different card. This one's a little bit not quite as centered, so to change my image and relist. I think that's like a $2 American. I don't have the ching, the little graphic that tells you the values. I'm trying to work on that one too, but you know, I can only learn so much in a brain like mine. Learning how to run the internet and sell stuff online and make videos and then edit those videos. Good gosh. I never realized how I don't have anywhere near the proper computer for editing. That's what I've learned so far. I'm going to spend a couple of $1,000 probably. Well, at least, I don't know, it looks like about at least $1,500 maybe for a decent one. Then, I don't know, you got to decide, do you want a laptop? Do you want I don't know. All these new obstacles in life. Okay, anyway, back to the break. Jim Cummins. Adam Graves. Oh, there's Dave Lumley. Another Oiler who never wore a helmet. Right? He was, or is it just a warm-up pick? No, I can't remember. Was he the helmetless player like Craig McTavish? I think he was. And the gold Oh, there's Bobby Hull, SP. Bobby. And the gold. Rick Chartraw, autograph. Nice defenseman out of the Habs. Always good to hit a Habs auto. And there's something I didn't know. He's born in Venezuela. How many Venezuelan hockey players have there been? There you go. Rick Chartraw. See what I mean? The guy knows how to sign. That could be, the mortgage papers on his house. It's not just a little squiggle or swirly-do. You can actually read it. Rick Schubert. Okay, you can almost read it. I like the card. No complaints from me. But I did forget to look for SPs. Let's have a moment and review the backs of the cards. Bear with me, folks. Okay, no, I didn't miss any in there. And what about in here? Oh, I'm saving. See, we know there's something there. We really know there's something there. Now, you guys may know more than me, because I already kind of know what card it is, but I have no idea who it is. Let's just say it's a see-through card, so we kind of know. Okay, well, there's one auto. There may only be one more to go. Maybe it's in this row, and the whole left stack thing is for naught. Brian Mullen. Canvas of Niedermeyer. With the Ducks, not with the Devils there. Scott Niedermeyer. He had a brother, Rob, that played with Florida, too, didn't he? There he is. The man who invented the mask. Well, you take a slap shot in the face, and you probably get really ingenious after a while. There's Bobby Carpenter again with Bernie Nichols. But Jacques Plante. Look at those stats. Back in the day, when you didn't wear a mask, and the Habs won everything, it seemed. Well, the Leafs did, too, but... Okay. Yeah, the Leafs won everything, and the Habs won everything. Everybody won everything. It was such a good time back then. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Original six must have been boring after a while. You just keep saying the same teams over and over. Greg DeVries. See, of course, back then you could afford to go to all the games. Now they're like $700 for a ticket. Not really. Hockenlube. That's an interesting fellow's name. He only had 6 years career. Must have played a long time in Sweden. Greg DeVries. Martin Brodeur. Slava Kozlov. And a bounty card. Stevie Y. P23. I haven't figured out what there's some of them. I guess the higher the numbers, the harder they are to come by. I don't know. I've not ever fulfilled a bounty Upper Deck has offered. Seems like a lot of work. I was afraid if I tried, somebody beat me to it, and I'd end up with like the booby prize. Yeah, so I just don't bother trying. I guess you can't win if you don't buy a ticket. Steve Ruchin. Sharella. Brian Propp. And Matt Hendricks, the legend. With, what's this one? It's a Dominant Digits. There's a cool one. Another good Dominant Digits card. 33. It's funny, it's on card number 34. You couldn't slip that back in, whatever. Maybe it's a Habs card for number 33 as well. Maybe not. I don't know. I have to check that checklist because it's 100 cards big, isn't it? There's a lot of them. Here's my favorite goalie when I was a kid. I'd always play street hockey and pretend to be Mike Palmatier. I actually had a really cool babysitter, and she painted my goalie mask like that, too. She's like an art student. You know, it was a Canadian Tire mask, but it looked cool. All the other kids wanted to use it, and I was like, nope, can't use my Palmatier mask. Plus, you get all the goopy snot inside. Never share a goalie mask, kids. Anyway, street hockey days of my youth. Christian Rutu, Tuomo's daddy. Mike Palmatier. I just want to look at that card some more. Anyway, Daniel Marois, a Maple Leaf of the woe years. Brian Berard, the one-eyed monster. One-eyed Jack. No, that's not fun to say. He had an accident, I believe, with a stick or a puck. I can't remember, but he did partially lose his eyesight, if not all of it. And what do we got here? Evolving, Mike Modano. Minnesota, Dallas, Detroit. Cool. And I never looked at the back of that one either, but it's the fronts. Most of the cards are numbered. Some of them on the back. All right, well, we got an auto in here somewhere to find. 6 packs to go. Let's see if I can get these moving along here. Thanks again for watching, folks. And if you haven't already, please help me out. Tap that like button. Okay, shut up, Al. Darren Shannon. Dallas Smith. Nice. That'll go with the auto I hit in the last box. I hit one of those 97 Century Legends of Dallas Smith. It's a cool autograph. It's got Reggie Lemelin in the background. Somebody pointed out to me there too. John Druce. John Graham. Michael Hanzus. Yeah, they fade out the background here, but in the 97 Legends card, it's a really good one. There you got his full stats on the back. Cool. Okay. Dallas Smith. Actually, that find a new home. I think I have a friend who knows somebody who likes the Bruins, which I don't want to say. I like Bobby Orr, and that was one of the only exceptions to my rule. Jocelyn Thibault. Al McInnes. There! Look at that one. Broad Street Bully, Billy Barber. Bad Bill Barber. That's a cool autograph. Hard signed. Century Legends signatures. Now, I would have kind of hoped to have had a Future Watch auto, but if not, I'm not complaining getting one of the Broad Street Bullies. That's neat. Dan Bouchard and Pat Hickey. Okay, well, that's it. Unless this is a 3 auto box, which, let's just move that out of here. It's possible. I don't think they're that common. I've seen, I think, 1 or 2 happen in front of my eyes. Let's cross my fingers. Eric Bellinger, or Bellinger. Patrick Roy, or Roy. No, it's Roy. But Bellinger, I'm not sure. Was he like Guy Hebert that became Guy Hebert when he started playing hockey? I think he's from Quebec, so he very likely Eric Bellinger. Philip Kuba. Boris Solming. There's my second favorite player next to Daryl Sittler when I was a kid. Daryl and Boria and Mike Palmatier, and those were the good old days. Played a lot of road hockey. Is he a legend or an SP? Nope. Belanger, and there's Bernie, number 1. Back-to-back cups. Bernie Perron. And he won a Vezina when they lost, too. I think he's one of the only goalies to win a Vezina. Does that say something there? Perron. Yeah. Lost the cup, but he won a Vezina. I think that's what happened. I just so itching to rip that one down. And I forgot to look for my SPs again, so I'm going to have to go through all my base cards afterwards. Have a review. Colin Patterson. Chris Tamer. Bernie Federko. Danny McGillis. And a canvas of Scott Mellenby. The Rat. No, that was Kenny Linsman and Mellenby. I don't know, one of those guys killed a rat in the locker room. I think that was Kenny Linsman. Montreal, Quebec. Scott Mellenby. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting my Panthers mixed up, sir. 2 packs to go, and then whatever that acetate card is. Lars Lindgren, Freddie Olausen, Patty LaFontaine, Dave Barr with the Patrick Roy profiles with the Avs. P35. P35. Miss. You sunk my battleship. Okay. Last pack. Thanks again for watching, folks. Really appreciate all the people that stick it out this far into a break. And it's really cool. Okay, well, I might just do this one more time, too. I don't know. This stuff is fun to rip, but there's other stuff that's got me distracted. Series 2's next week. SP Authentic the week after. Holy cow. It's a busy time. Evolve after Budage. Josh Georges. Terry Ruskowski. Look at that mustache. That's a very 80s looking mustache. Ray Ferraro. And Yanni Nienema. Okay, well, fun rip. Let's just have a quick peek at this last pack. We had Mike Weaver, Hal Gill, Dave the Hammer Schultz, who's apparently a real nice guy in real life, but don't get him mad on the ice, boy oh boy. And Luke Robitaille, Captain Luke, and Acetate, Future Watch, all time, and Richuk. Okay, not a huge player. I mean, not a huge value, but cool card, nonetheless, Hall of Famer. Ended his career with the Leafs, if I'm not mistaken. And, yeah, 500 goals, I believe. He scored a lot. Big guy in front of the net. Hard to move him. Cool. Well, that's my second all-time Future Watch. I believe I have a Michel Goulet. from the Quebec Nordique. Anyway, I got the Evolve, Josh Georges, and Modano. I got a canvas. We'll save those. We'll go with these dominant digits. I got Perrant, Roy, and who's that first one again? It was Dougie. Where is he? I lost him. Okay. Dallas Smith Gold. Mike Lawler Gold. And the Clark Gillies. No, Lauren Henning Gold. Where's the Clark Gillies card in here? Oh, that's Sheldon Kennedy. Life After Hockey. With the canvas of Niedermeyer. Jamal Myers. That's the Tikkanen. And Scott Mellanby. Cool. Fun rip. Always a fun rip when you're ripping this SP Legends. You got to put some money in the piggy bank to get there, though. Like, say, at $300 a pop. Again, I safely say value-wise, there is not that in the return if you're selling all of this stuff. So keep that in mind, folks. You can make a bit more money probably flipping a box of O-Pee-Chee, which this year's O-Pee-Chee's a lot of fun to rip. And I'll have more of that coming up, too, because I think that's what I got slotted up next. Thanks for watching, folks. Standing ovation.